Hey, sports fan, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. I'm here tonight bringing you another episode of Tua Tagovailoa. He was interviewed today, asked a couple of questions. I look at a couple of reviews that I saw on YouTube, on podcasters, and not mentioning any names, and players about the decision that he took. I know it's a tough decision for him, but wait till I tell you what he said. I'll be back. Listen to this.
How are you, first of all, Tua?
Say what?
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Well,
Good.
Tua, what did the medical experts clear you for? Did they clear you for not having an advanced risk of concussion this season? When you talked to them, what did they clear you for?
They cleared me from my concussion that I had.
Okay. And there was no future risk?
Nope.
Joel, we skipped the most obvious question. How excited are you for you back to getting to practice this week?
How excited are you?
Very.
I'm very excited too.
So
Now, here comes the questions.
From the concussion, about how long have you been, I guess, symptom free for? Or how long have you been cleared from that concussion for?
I would say for myself, I've been symptom free from the next day after the game on.
So all of I guess, what was it like for you, or I don't know how much attention you paid to it when so many people in the outside world are saying he should retire, you don't play this and that, while you're symptom free the next day?
I wasn't paying attention to any of it. None of it.
You see, that's a question you should brought up and think about it. He wasn't paying attention of anybody to tell him what he want to do or he doesn't want to do it. He wants to play football, and I understand that. But I'll continue with this. You could hear more stuff that he was answered. The reporters from Florida from Miami, Florida. Sun Sentinel and different reporters were talking to him, and there was some particular question, like the first one you just heard, that he didn't care what actually happened. So let's go to the next one.
Tua, you said last time you had that discussion with Anthony
Yeah.
in the offseason.
Mhm.
Did that discussion come up in the last?
Nope. Nope. None of that.
Will you wear a guardian cap?
Nope.
Why?
Personal choice.
So here we go. Will you wear a guardian cap? He said no, personal choice. Once again, he has an opinion. I got my opinion, and I respect his opinion. He said he's doing well. I'm not saying that he's not. But don't you think safety first? Because there's something that he mentioned in this interview that really had me thinking, which he should have mentioned it, by the way, but he did. Some of you sports fans might get it a different way, in a different matter, but let's continue with the recording. A live recording. Actually, this was live today.
Are you, will this change your style of play, your decision to scramble or run or things like that?
It's got to be smart. That's it. It's got to be smart. My entire time playing football, I've been a competitor, and that, is or was sort of my edge when I would run from high school. Even in college, I would do the same thing. But it's a professional, setting. This is the professional level, the best of the best. You just can't be doing that. So definitely gotta stay more available for the team, for the organization, for our guys.
What caused the concussion? Was it hitting?
Okay, let me go to this. For the organization. Listen, I'm not going to say nothing negative. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this in the correct way, not in a bad manner, in a bad way. I hope you guys don't get the wrong impression of it. You're getting paid by the organization regardless. You're the quarterback of this team. But you're forcing yourself out there to get injured again. And once again, you might say, man, you don't want to jinx him. No, I don't want to jinx him, but that's not the point. The point is injury pro, man. That's who he is. I can see he's a competitor. He wants to win. He loves the game. I can't take that away from him. But now I'm not looking Tua, the football player. I'm looking at Tua, the father. The father, the brother, the mother, the family, the sister, you name it. I'm not saying that he should never play football. I'm not saying that. That's his option. I can't force nobody to do what they don't want to do, because who am I to judge, right? Or who we are to judge. But it puts you in a position that, as you see him talking in this press conference, there's some key elements, but you gotta listen to the whole thing. You go on YouTube and you go into the Dolphin channel, you could listen to it. It makes you think, guys, what he said. He is willing to go out there again and get hurt. It doesn't matter. It's part of the football. You know, today I was hearing some podcasts, some sports podcasts. Man, you had a lot of players that respect his decision, which is fine. Me too. I do respect it too. Okay? But I'm not talking about Tua, the football player. I'm talking about Tua, the father. Is it really worth it? Now, I know you guys see my shorts, you guys see my YouTubes, and listen, guys. If the Miami Dolphins season is not over, it'll be over soon. I mean, you're gonna risk something, because why would you risk something that's not worth it? You know, all you hear around the league is, man, Miami has to go 8-3 to become a playoff contender. You know, Tua has to be 8-3. That question was also brought up in this actually press conference, and he said he takes it one game at a time, which is a smart question. You take one game at a time. You know, you're not going to put somebody and force somebody to do something that you force them to do, because now we as fans, we got to win. You know, Tua's back. We got to win. Tua's back. I'm gonna tell you once again, guys. I'm worried about the offensive line. What has Greer and McDaniel done about the offensive line? And that's another subject we're going to talk probably tomorrow. The owner sat down with Greer and McDaniel and the whole Dolphin staff. And right now, there will be changes. Trust me, there will be changes. The owner is not happy with what he's seeing. I can't believe Waddle's stats. I can't believe Tyreek Hill's stats. The quarterbacks that they bought in, and this is a good question too, does not play the style that Tua Tagovailoa played. Why? Because Tua Tagovailoa is a quick releaser. He quicks the ball. He's a quick release, and he quick. You know, that's who he is, a quick releaser. You know, quick up the slant, up the middle, and release it. Tyler Huntley, I love him to death. Great quarterback. He's a deep pocket passer. He can run, but you know, Boyles had done a better job than him and the other guy since he came in. And Boyles one of the worst quarterback there is in the league. But going back to Tua, listen to these questions.
Tomorrow, or when your head hit the ground?
I don't know.
Look at
Is that
that.
a good question? Is that a good answer to that question? I don't know.
That's fine. Do you? What did your family say about you coming back, and how deep was that discussion?
Nobody, no one's sort of advice had affected anything that I thought in terms of returning. So no one had an effect on it. Had some conversations with my wife, but that was it.
How frustrated are you to have to go through this again and have to answer all these questions again? And it's going to be something that we're going to probably ask you about. And
Hey, I'm frustrated, but this is what it is. you know, do I want to be, you know, known for this? No, I don't. But that's the cards I've been dealt with, given the history of it. So it is what it is.
What do you think you're
Look at that. Look at that answer. It is what it is. So you don't care about your life, right? You don't care about yourself. You don't care about your health. You don't care about your family. I spoke to my wife. The question they brought up, I mean, it's just question that makes you think, guys. Makes you think. I mean, what are you doing? What are you thinking? And yes, there's two of the football player and there's two of the father. I'm talking about the father, not about the players. I don't want none of my podcasters, none of my subscribers to get the wrong impression. And I could be wrong. And I'm going to make some things that I heard from other NFL players, that they looked at the way I looked at as the father, not too as the player. He made his decision. I respect it. We move on forward to it, right? That's what we're going to do. The question, this happened again. Look at that answer. If it happens, it happens. But I'm shocked as a Christian person, he is, to determine that kind of that answer to that question. And once again, I'm not getting into the religion part either. I'm just saying that as a Christian person, how he feels about it. Because I imagine he's tired of all this. Who wouldn't be tired of all this? Was that 3 concussion? Probably 5 concussion. We only counted 2 of them. Maybe we as fans and as podcaster, we should close that chapter and move on and see what happened to the rest of the season. See, I said this from day one. That's not going away. It's not. It's a mental thing. It's your mentality. You play in the field. You know you're going to get hit regardless. And I don't need people to get mad at me or argue with me about it, because I'm not here to argue with anybody, because you have your opinion, I got mine. But let's be honest, he's going to the field. Okay, I'm going to say something. What do you try to impress? McDaniels? No. The fans? No. The coaches? No. The owner? No. So why? Ask yourself that question. Why? Oh, because he loved the game. So I'm going back to the father, not the football player. Where is the value of the family, of your kids, of your parents, your friends, your brothers and sisters? You know, if you want to play in this league and you want to show the toughness that you're willing to do, you know, I could do this. And I'm not saying he can't. Look at the first year he played without no injury. But remember, he gained 15, 20 more pounds. He was doing jiu-jitsu. He went back and lost weight. And look what happened. I mean, just figure it out, answer yourself. There's a lot to talk about Tua Tagovailoa. If you got a chance, go to YouTube, the Miami Dolphins website, and you see the full conference. I just took some of the tapes and I listened to it, and I was shocked at some of the answers that he answered. You know, you got podcaster out there saying, "Oh my God, he answered because he's a competitive quarterback. He's not afraid. He's not a Skylar Thompson. He's not a Hutley. He's not a Boyle. Of course he's not. He's Tua Tagovailoa. But see, Tua is not there to prove anything to anybody. Because if he does for his fans, for his coach, I'm telling you right now. You know what we want as Dolphin fans? We want to win. We're 2-4. One more loss. Might as well take the whole season and relax for the whole year. And see the owner dismantle this team and start making trades. We're so lucky to be 2-4 and still in second place behind the Buffalo Bills. Because I tell you, the Jets are terrible. Miami's terrible. Even Buffalo, even they're 5-2 or whatever record they are, they didn't play well against Tennessee. Okay, so it's not that old man. Buffalo's running with a division. Okay, they got Amari Cooper. That's great. The Jets got Devontae Adams. Look what happened. One loss against Pittsburgh. Might lose the other game too. Who knows? One thing I'm gonna say, guys, physical. The physical of the football league, the National Football League, the physical of the players, the height, the weight, the strength, the stuff they do, the workouts. You're dealing with guys now that they're a beast. They're monsters. They're huge. You could get hit by a linebacker. You could get hit by a safety. You could get hit by a cornerback, by a defensive end. When I saw Tua last concussion against the Buffalo Bills, it wasn't a major hit. It wasn't like a big impact. Wow, down he went. Yeah, down he went. Because all it took is just to hit that head. And then he doesn't want to wear the head protector. What does that tell you, guys? It's my preference. I took that decision not to wear it. So you're putting yourself on the line? You got players doing it, using it. I saw the other day, one of the Dolphins had it on. Oh, A-Chain, the running back, had it on. That's a smart guy. I'm not saying Tua is not. Remember, he said that's his preference. That's what he wanted. That's what he chose. I respect that. But I think us as human beings, we have common sense. And don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not here disrespecting anybody. I love Tua Tagovailoa. I'm a Tua guy. But I'm also a dad, a father, a grandfather. Yes, I played in sports before. Not as far as Tua has played, but I have played it before. I have played baseball, football, basketball. Not too crazy with basketball. I had my knees hit with a cleat, draining water off my knees. That's a bad experience. That was years ago, years ago. I do wish him the best. I think he feels pressure that he owes Miami something. And I'm going to tell the truth, he doesn't owe Miami nothing. And you as a fan, he says, well, yeah, he might owe us, to win the playoff game. To you know what? It doesn't matter who the quarterback is in Miami right now. The way this team is, man. If McDaniel don't get it done, he's out. Unfortunately, I think he's out. Greer's probably out. So, but anyhow, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Once again, thank you so much those that have subscribed. I'll put the video out there and see if it comes out okay. Hopefully it does. I mean, I heard we had a problem listening to me in the mic. This is a new mic, a new system that I just got, so hopefully it gets better. So you guys have a blessed night, and I talk to you guys soon, and enjoy the channel. Thank you.